Got to change this light bulb way up here. This is where I worry about the barn catching on fire and having to save the border's horses. And this is pretty high up. But, you know, people make 20 bucks, 10 bucks every time they go up and down a ladder sometimes. So, you know, you can do a job cleaning gutters for like 40 bucks easy, and it's not that hard. Just don't be scared. You're stronger than you ever imagined and braver than you ever thought, people. Well, there's a light bulb. I'm making sure I cut the electricity off. I remember one time I came home and the lights was out. I said, baby, what happened to the lights? She said, why don't you try to fix them? I said, do I look like a fucking electrician? So, you know, I said, I'm going to go flip the breaker, baby. So I go flip the breakers and the lights still don't come on. I'm like, baby, I don't know what the fuck's wrong. She was like, God, I should have married an electrician. I said, so I want to make her happy. I said, baby, you want to go out to eat and have a drink or something? And she's like, no. I said, well, sit your ass in the dark, man. I'm leaving. So I leave, you know, and I come back home and the lights are back on. I said, baby, dang, how'd you fix the lights? She said, I went over and asked her neighbor, would he fix them? I said, did he charge you anything? She said, no. He said if I baked him a cake, he'd fix them, or if I gave him a blowjob. I said, okay, smart ass. What kind of cake did you bake him, baby? She said, do I look like fucking Betty Crocker to you? I went to the refrigerator, grabbed out my beer, sat in the recliner, kicked back, twist the top. I said, I love you. She said, oh, you so sweet. I said, I was talking to the beer, bitch. So anyways, you know how an aerial ladder is on a fire truck? It goes up 10 stories. And going up 10 stories on a fire truck, an aerial ladder is pretty high. And firemen take it 2 steps at a time in full equipment with a standpipe rack. And you know how you get the smoke out, you vent the heat by tearing a hole in the wall exterior or the ceiling with an axe or any tool that you can find available during a house fire, or if someone's house is burning up and you go in there to rescue them. So, you know, shout out to the volunteer firemen, the Americans, anybody that would help another fellow American. Class A fires are like brush and house fires. Class B fires are oil, gas, and mineral spirits. Class C fires are electrical fires. And what you do is never throw water on electrical fire. Class D is like metal fires. It pays to be a hose stretcher. And, you know, I shine a fire truck up just to drive it, you know, full speed. You got to be trained to drive a big fire truck. And you have to put stands down for the ladder to go up. And you know what's crazy is actually firemen started with horses and carriages and just throwing buckets of pails. The first fire company started by Benjamin Franklin and George Washington, called the Union Fire Company in Boston, where we just not long ago lost some firemen, and there was a tragic terrorist attack in Boston also. I just want to send peace out to those lost souls and their families, and I pray they be in heaven and be with their families, and all this terrorism and stuff stops, and the men that risk their lives every day, no matter if they're police, women or men, or, you know, officers or firemen, EMS drivers, hospitals, doctors, nurses, they risk their life every day, or rush, or just to help another fellow American, you know. So we help our city function as a community, and that's what a citizen does, is you help your city function as a city.